Is it worth getting one of these Dell Optiplex 760s in the year 2025? These PCs you might be able to find cheap on eBay for around like $30 to $40. So for the people that are on the budget, you're probably wondering, is this worth getting? Potentially, but with the few key upgrades that you might have to do. I mentioned that this is a small form factor build, which means everything is very cramped in the inside. But luckily, you're able to take apart everything very easily. Like for the hard drive, for example, you just kind of do that. You just squeeze these two things together, and it can come off really easily. Not sure if you can see in there, but this originally had 2 sticks of RAM, both being 1 GB of DDR2. But I was able to upgrade. I was able to find one more stick of DDR2 RAM. This blue one has 2 GB of RAM, which means I've upgraded this to 4 GB. So that's probably a one thing you probably want to upgrade this PC is put more RAM because it originally comes with 2, so you should probably upgrade to 4. One more thing you should upgrade is probably the CPU because the CPU, Core 2 dual core processor running Windows 10 or any Linux operating system, it's not going to run that well. So you should probably upgrade. I'll be having a new video coming out soon where I upgrade this to a Core 2 Quad. So video coming out soon, but that's probably what you should also do if you want for this to be a pretty usable computer. Also put an SSD. I have a hard drive in here, but I don't have a SATA SSD, so if you have one of those, definitely put one in here and make your life a lot more easier. Probably also wondering if this runs Windows well, and, well, there's a few things to say. Is that by default 2 GB of RAM, even though it's bare minimum for Windows 10, please upgrade to 4 GB at least. It's going to help you a lot. I'm telling you, it really is, because, yeah, see, with 4 GB, it's already using 2 GB of memory, so yeah, I probably definitely want to upgrade that. But if all you care about is, for example, watching YouTube, I mean, it's gonna work fine. I mean, as you can see, it's in 720p. Not gonna do any upgrades to this computer, or not a lot. Then, at the very least, you should probably install a Linux operating system. Here, I got Zorin OS, and as we can see here, let's put up the task manager. We're only using 800 megabytes of memory, and if you go back to Windows 10, that's Tiny 10. We were using 2 GB of memory, and we're using slightly less CPU. I mean, if you're not gonna really put any upgrades on this, definitely put Linux like Zorin Lite. This is Zorin Lite, I should say, because that will definitely help you a lot. Anyways, yeah. So next video we'll be putting in a new CPU into this thing, so that'll probably help it a lot. So yeah, stay tuned.